Good morning. This is William McKissock with Schooley Mitchell, your expense reduction specialist. And remember the word of caution, this is not my day job. This is my way of helping businesses get some free promotion on social media. And this morning I have with Donald and Sheyenne Kreamer. Welcome to the show, Donald and Sheyenne.
Thank you so much, William. Yes. We're excited to be here.
So let me tell the viewers a little bit about what you guys do, and then we'll ask some questions, and you can explain more where you're coming from. So this morning I have with me Donald and Sheyenne Kreamer. The company is called Triangle Solutions Alliance, and they operate a little bit like an economic development department, a private economic development department. I mean, what they do is all about helping to grow small businesses in the community. So to get the ball rolling, tell me a little bit about yourselves and how you get into this business.
Sure. It kind of started way back some time ago after I went through multiple layoffs in corporate America. And I was having a hard time finding a job. And so one night I got this crazy idea that I should create my own. And we weren't quite sure how to go about all of that, but we kind of felt our way along. And I got into doing independent consulting. Later on, this guy ended up starting his own office equipment business, doing sales and service and office equipment. And as we went along, we found out that there was some huge needs out there in the community that was not being addressed anywhere else in terms of helping people who had gotten stuck in unemployment to figure out how to start up and grow a business. So that after we kind of got our training wheels off and got to a place of having more knowledge, we decided we needed to pay that forward and teach other people.
Yeah, that's fantastic because it runs close to my heart because I come from an economic development background, so I'm really keen to help people understand what you guys do because I know how important it is to have people in the community, whether it be private or government, to help you actually get things moving and move forward with your businesses. So can you explain a little bit more? Because economic development, I understand it. Not everybody understands it. Can you explain a little bit what you do and what that means within economic development?
Well, you know, our belief is that small business is the backbone of the economy. It always has been in this country. And even though there was a huge hit taken last year for small businesses, we know that small businesses can come back even stronger than they already are. And we have a number of methodologies that we work with to try to make those things happen. One is like, years ago when he had his office equipment business, you want to tell just real quick about the team that you had that became stronger because you became a team.
Yes, I did things a little bit different. I had all 1099 instead of employees. So I gave them a lot more freedom for them. And actually developed a team with other companies. In the copier business, you have printers, you have to have someone who can provide you toners. And actually I had another company doing printers for me, servicing printers. Instead of me going out or my guys going out and servicing printers, he did the printer work for us. Another gentleman, his company redid the toner cartridges. I didn't have to worry about that. So together, we referred each other to other businesses, and we all grew. Instead of being in competition, we actually wound up making more money by working together.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So we've expanded that concept of bringing together small businesses to work together so that they can be stronger. Yeah. We have teams in career development, business startup, and business growth teams. So, all of those kinds of things of just bringing the collaborative teams together of independent businesses. It's kind of like if you think about having a big corporation with a bunch of different departments, except instead of having departments with employees, we have departments with independent business owners.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. I worked for a long time in local government. That's where my economic development background is from. So I understand it's about helping businesses, providing advice, but that sharing of knowledge is a huge thing, and sharing of connections. And that's where businesses can grow. Right. So can you tell me the difference between what you guys are doing and from what economic development happens like in government? I mean, I come from a government economic development background, so I understand that part. I'm keen to hear what's different about the way you're doing it in the community as a private organization.
Well, the first thing that's really different is the fact that we're mobile. We actually are living in a motorhome, and we travel to different places to be able to bring our special brand of community and economic development there. But probably one of the biggest differences between us and government is we do not make the assumption that only certain people can start a business. We actually believe that given the right tools and the stepping stones, that everybody should have the opportunity. You want to tell about any of the places we've been with teaching entrepreneurial skills?
Oh, you're talking about the kids?
The kids, the at-risk kids. And I've been in prisons. We've been into homeless shelters. Yeah. So, government doesn't typically teach entrepreneurial skills in wealth-challenged communities, and that's a big part of what we do. And we do it hands-on. We're not just into theory. I mean, what kind of events did we do with the kids?
Oh, we did a lot of different things. Well, the first one, they had a cookout, they had a basketball tournament, they had a flea market, and the kids did well. They actually went out, they're doing marketing. We showed them how to do marketing. They went out to different businesses and got support from the surrounding businesses, and from there, it was just wonderful. The kids acted like they were older.
Yeah.
It's funny how the difference when they're around their peers, and when I took some out to a store, like a sporting store, and they were such young adults, completely different. They have the knowledge, they have enthusiasm, yes. But they really wanted to be successful. But they were told over and over that they could not do this, which happened to me. I know exactly where they were coming from. When I first started my office equipment business, believe it or not, my family and my friends said, well, you're not smart enough to do that. But I proved them wrong. And that's what these kids needed, someone to, in their corner, showing that they can do it. Instead of being told, you cannot do this, you cannot be an entrepreneur. You're not smart enough, but yet they were.
Yeah, they were, and they got to take home the money they made.
That's
so
true.
that was the hands-on learning. Government doesn't do that.
That's the first time I ever went to a camp where they actually took money home.
That's right.
Yeah, fantastic. So obviously I can see a clear difference having coming from that economic development background myself, working in government. I can see that you guys are reaching deeper and further into the community and talking to people who wouldn't necessarily be seen by the norms as potential business owners or business people. That's huge because you are bringing people into the business world, the backbone of the economy that might otherwise have been forgotten. So anybody watching this video, please see Cheyenne's details underneath her portion of the video. Please reach out. Please share this in social media. Spread this around. Let everybody see how much wonderful work that has been done in this corner. So the kind of businesses you work with, can you explain a little bit about that?
Sure. Right now we're building out our teams. We actually have a meetup group that people can find called Connect, Collaborate, and Create. It actually says it's in Raleigh, North Carolina, but because we're all over the place, it can be found, most anywhere. And in there, we're looking to expand the teams and career development people who are into entrepreneurial training or perhaps have business opportunities that they can share with other people. We're looking for people who can do business growth services and business growth training. All of those kinds of folks are the folks that we're looking for right now to expand our teams. And then, beyond that, we look for communities who want to help heal their communities. We have seen so much in the past year where there's been so much anger and chaos and craziness in the streets. And, there's a simple truth that most people don't know. The human brain is happiest when it's creating. So think about that. If you can reach some of these people who have been angry at the system and all of this kind of stuff and help them to channel that in a positive direction, basically creating their own income streams, you have the ability to start building peaceful communities. And that's really where we're looking to go right now, finding those communities who want us to come in and lead that kind of effort.
Fantastic. As a final thought in the interview, do you have any final thoughts that you'd like to share with me? A kind of overview, however you want to say it.
My big thing is small business power is amazing. Most small businesses have no idea how much we can be the change that we're looking for in our country and in our world. And that's the message that we're working really hard to get out here at this point in time. Stop waiting for the powers that be to fix things. We have the ability to come together, and as small businesses coming together in groups and teams as problem solvers for our community is one of the most powerful things we can do. You have any other thoughts about that?
Well, you said it pretty good. I like what you said. So she's our spokesperson.
Yeah, you can clearly see the passion that you have for what you do. So again, anybody watching this interview, please see Cheyenne's information underneath her post of the video. Reach out, call her, email her, share this video everywhere. Just keep share, because this is an important message that okay, we have government support, but there's a lot of stuff you can do for yourself.
Yes, sir.
Well, okay, Donald and Cheyenne, thank you very much for coming on the show. I really appreciate having you. Again, anybody watching this video, please reach out, share, and connect.
Thank you. We appreciate you having us with you today.
You're welcome. I'll now hand it over to Dave for the weather.